looks like Ridley. I imagine this is a pretty terrible matchup because Ridley is just one of the best characters in the game at gimping. And that's like the big weaknesses that the Belmont suffer from. That said, I imagine Ridley is just going to be unable to get off of ledge at any time. Like, this character can really struggle to sort of weave around projectiles. So this could be pretty difficult if he's unable to kind of get his way in there. Alrighty. Off to a pretty strong start from Weegee. Just gamers struggling to get in. That said, now we have the Belmont in disadvantage and just unable to recover. Ledge trapping scenario should be a pretty advantageous position for the Belmont, but not really capitalizing. Yeah, just kind of struggling to cover those jumps. I want to say that gamer has just jumped twice off of ledge and just kind of let that go. That down tilt can be really difficult to weave around at times because it's a 2-hit and you can delay when you do the second hit, so you can sort of like use that as a tempo mix-up to break shield. I assume that's how it hit. Yeah, that's how Ridley takes stocks right there. Just 2 nairs, unable to... nothing the Belmont could do in that position. Definitely just a checkmate. Yeah, just rolling. I think trying just to mix up because he's jumped the last like 3 times off of ledge, but you know, Weegee potentially just kind of reading that mix up there. Another roll in, getting it this time. Weegee, I want to say, positioned himself in a better way so he could catch jump, but just a little bit of a blind spot on the roll. So, I mean, pretty decent stock lead. You'll need to take the stock pretty quickly, and right now Ridley has pretty strong stage control. This should be stock if done right. Didn't do it right, but still caught it anyway. Game 1 going to Gamer. Pretty convincing. It seemed pretty difficult for Weegee to really kind of get things started. I wouldn't be surprised if I saw a switch from Weegee. I know we saw the Dark Pit last week, and that was putting in a lot of work. I think I wouldn't be surprised. I don't know if he still plays K-Rool. He played K-Rool a long time ago against me, but I know like I feel like K-Rool would be pretty good into this matchup. Yeah, Dark Pit. Character he's been putting in a lot of work. I think. I mean, I think this would be a lot better. Hit's really good for their combo game. Ridley has some pretty awful characteristics for a heavy. Not that heavy compared to other heavies, but also just being absolutely massive. Very susceptible to just getting nicked into kill confirms. Already got the Ridley off stage, but struggling just to keep stage control there. All right, we have our UI up. Okay, catch both these characters just kind of nairing in neutral and hoping it works. That bear is so annoying and so like scary at ledge. I think, you know, now that I think about it, I imagine like, oh, no problems. By the way, I can't hear any audio or game audio through the headset. Anyway, both players have pretty high percents. Now I'd say it's around kill percent for Ridley. Not sure if up smash would start to kill, but F smash drag down setups might start killing. Some like up tilt setups might, or up air setups might start killing. We're going to need to see a stock pretty soon. This is a pretty bad spot to start losing momentum. So, all right, yeah, playing very defensively now. Honestly, pretty good spacing from Weegee. Just keep staying outside of the burst zone there, because Ridley's like burst range is not that good. If you're just barely, Weegee caught with an arrow Ridley while he was charging neutral B, and that just does a ton of damage. Although it doesn't really not going to mean a lot if he's unable to take stock. All right, gotcha. Going for the up B spike, just barely missing. Side B not killing. Pits would have, because it would have sent vertical, but that's just kind of the trade-off you have between these two characters. I imagine Pit might be better just because I feel like having more maneuverable arrows would be better for edge guarding a character like Ridley. But I'm not too sure. We have I'll have to ask Silk, our resident Pit player. I mean, even stocks still, like two good combos would even this up. That's tragic. I'm not sure if that was optimal DI. I feel like 120% is a bit early to be dying to the Ridley side B, but still just a good catch. I think when you're playing defensively like that, that side B command grab is typically the one way heavies have of sort of like gaining space very quickly, catching defensive options. So I think if Weegee's able to respect it a bit better while maintaining this defensive play, like what he's doing right now, he's playing very well. I think that's sort of the Belmont headspace of just like being really good at stage control and keep away. But this isn't a crazy uphill battle. If I'm gamer, I want to, I mean, you're kind of just looking to nickel and dime Weegee. I think I don't imagine this character, like, you can't really gimp the pits very easily. I mean, you can, but it requires a good amount of reads to make it happen. But anyway, Pit now at def kill percent. Side B was a bit risky, but it still worked. Has a good amount of armor. That should kill. That move has the fakest kill screens on Earth. That's a good up tilt catch. I think a lot of people would have rolled there. That should kill. All right. Strong 2-0 from Gamer. I think the Weegee's Dark Pit did a lot better. I think Weegee, I don't know, I can see Weegee growing a lot as a player through playing Pit. I can see a lot of improvement, but I mean, Gamer was just had the win condition and played it very successfully.